Welcome back to the channel. I'm Kaya, and on this channel, if you are new, I help the non-teacher start their career in teaching ESL online. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to talk about a company that I don't think I've ever shared on my channel. So if you are subscribed and you have watched a few of my videos, you probably have heard me mention the fact that as a brand new ESL teacher myself, I was hired with 4 different companies in less than 40 days. So, right out the gate, I became a teacher in October of 2020. And in less than 40 days, I was already interviewing and had contracts and had gotten hired with 4 companies. So, I talk about that, but I have never shared about this company. On my channel, I try to be transparent. I try to speak from experience. And so I do that so that I can help any one of you that comes across my videos who wants to become a teacher. I want to be able to speak confidently when I'm answering your questions. So this company that I'm going to talk to you about today is Gogokid. I've had a contract with Gogokid since um, October or November of 2020, and I'm actually on my second contract with Gogokid. The reason why I don't talk about Gogokid that often is because I don't actively and consistently teach for them. I have a contract, but I have not opened slots with Gogokid in about 2 weeks. I think I opened slots 2 weeks ago, but prior to that, I haven't opened slots with them because bookings. I was not getting any bookings. So I figured, why would I take away from my current company with the hope of possibly, maybe, getting bookings with Gogokid? So I just stopped opening slots. I open slots when they have incentives, which they do pretty often. They will offer you a dollar amount if you open up so many peak time slots and just let them expire. So even if they don't book, you still get paid the incentive amount. And so the reason why I'm talking about Gogokid today is because they have an amazing incentive. If you are a new teacher, I'm going to read the requirements right off of their website. If you are a brand new teacher with Gogokid and you sign your contract anytime in May, then you could earn a $300 bonus. Yes, $300. And I'll be honest, this is the reason why I applied to Gogokid in the first place. Back when I applied, they were offering the same incentive, $300. But back then, I think you had to open like 60 peak time slots, which I did. You were required to teach 3 classes, which I did not. Um, I opened up 60 slots so that I could be eligible. You're not allowed to have any cancellations, any IT issues, anything that prevents you from teaching your class. You're not qualified. You're disqualified from the bonus. So back then, when I applied, I opened up all the slots and I waited. I had my profile video, profile picture, and I waited. And I don't get emails until I want to film. Sorry if you hear that. And I waited and I got 1 booking. You only needed 3. So I thought, surely if I have 60 slots open, of course I will get 3 bookings. Or like I tell my students, no, I did it. I got 1 booking. And so I showed up to class ready to teach, and the student didn't show up. That was the only booking that I got the entire month. No other slots booked. So I was not happy about that. I applied to Gogokid because the incentive sounded great. I mean, $300, and this was back when I was a brand new teacher. I wasn't really earning any income because I had just started. I was brand new with VIPKID. I think I got hired with VIPKID, and then like the next week I applied to Gogokid. So I didn't have that many classes under my belt to begin with. Well, when I did not get the incentive, I was not happy with Gogokid. I mean, I just stopped opening slots because I just couldn't believe that I opened 60 peak time slots, and peak time is supposed to be the hot time. Bookings are high. And that's another thing. I was getting emails saying bookings are high, open up more slots. Our students are wanting more classes. The parents are booking classes, open more slots. And then I got one booking for the entire month, and the student did not show up. Now, I did get paid full pay for the student not showing up, but I missed out on $300. So that is why I have not been talking about Gogokid on my channel. I have a contract with them. I'm actually shocked that they renewed my contract because that was my only experience, that one booking, and the student did not show. But I did renew my contract because, like I said, I open slots when they run incentives. And even if those don't book, I still get paid the incentive, which I think is really good. So you may say, well, if you don't teach with them, why are you talking about it now? Well, because this May, they have the same incentive for new teachers, $300. But this time, you only have to open up 20, yes, 20 peak time slots, not 60. And you don't even have to teach those classes. You just have to have 20 peak time slots open. Leave them open until they either book and you teach the class, or if they don't book, just leave them open and let the slots expire. If you sign your contract in May, you open 20 peak time slots, then you will get paid $300. I wish this was the case when I applied. I would have gotten it. I would have qualified for the $300. But they have changed the incentive. It is now easier than ever. And so this is why I'm talking about it now. I've always had my Gogokid link in the description box along with the other companies that I teach for. I just haven't talked about them on my channel. So you can feel free to use my link in the description box or not. If you just apply to Gogokid and you get hired and you open the 20 slots and you don't have any IT issues, you don't have any cancellations, you don't have anything that counts against you, okay, then you qualify for the $300. That is why I want to tell everyone, because I wish this was the case back when I signed my contract. I would have earned the $300. And I know how big this could be for you and how huge it is if you are a new ESL teacher. Think about it. You're brand new and you have the potential to earn $300 without even teaching a class yet. Who doesn't want that? So if you are a new teacher, if you're looking for a company to work for, you may want to consider Gogokid. I will say Gogokid had the fastest and easiest hiring process I've ever been through. And this was even as a new teacher myself. I thought it was easy and fast. I didn't even have to talk to a person to get hired. I didn't have to have an interview. I did have a demo class, which you will have, and I'll go over the hiring process now, okay? So, first of all, what do you need to have in order to be eligible to teach with Gogokid? Okay, so you must have a bachelor's degree. It has to be a completed degree in any subject. So you cannot currently be pursuing a bachelor's, you have to already have it in any subject, okay? Next thing, that you're eligible to work in the USA or Canada. Now, this is a huge difference from between Gogokid and Education First, which is my main company. With Gogokid, you do not have to physically live in the United States or Canada. No, you don't. You can live in other countries and still teach with Gogokid as long as you're eligible. Please, if you are applying, please be eligible. Make sure you're eligible to work in the United States or Canada. So if you are a citizen of either country, but you live in another country, it's fine because you're still eligible to teach in the USA or Canada. You just don't live there. So please, and I'm saying this for a reason, I get a lot of people who want to apply to certain companies, but they don't meet this requirement. They're not eligible to work in the USA or Canada. So please make sure you are. Next thing, teaching experience of some sort. You don't have to be an official school teacher. I'm not. I don't have experience in the classroom physically, but you can use any tutoring that you've done. You can use homeschooling if you've homeschooled your kids. That's some of the experience that I use. If you volunteer, if you coach, all of that can be considered teaching experience, okay? And then you want to put how long, like how much experience you have. Make sure it's more than a year so that your application is not kicked out. Okay, and then the next thing you need to have is a teaching certificate, either a TESOL or a TEFL. I often get asked which certificate do I recommend. I personally have the TESOL, but I think they're considered equal from my understanding. And I got mine from International Open Academy. It was only like $17. Okay, so these are the requirements for Gogokid. Now, how do you earn the incentive? I'm going to break out my phone and read it to you. So first, make sure you meet all the requirements. You're going to send in your basic information. Okay, so step one in the hiring process, you are going to sign up. You're going to go to the website, or you're going to click my link in the description. You're going to enter your basic information. Okay, next, if you pass the basic information, you're going to receive an email inviting you to do a recorded demo. Now, this demo is really short. It's something that you schedule and you record it on their platform. So you are on the platform pretending to be teaching a student, and they send you the slides, they send you the directions, everything you need to know. You just want to make sure you're using lots of TPR, that you have energy, and that you have props. Okay, you need at least 2 or 3 props. Okay, so step one, basic information. Step two, record your demo. If you passed your demo, you're going to get an email saying you passed. Congratulations. Then you're going to take an orientation quiz. You basically read over information they send you, take the quiz. If you pass the quiz, you submit your paperwork. They'll tell you what they need. It's basically proof of degrees and teaching certificates. Then you sign your contract. So as long as you sign your contract in May and you open 20 peak time slots, okay? Let me tell you what the peak time hours are. And I'll be giving you the time in Eastern Standard because that's my time zone. Okay, open 20 peak time slots. That is 7 p.m., 7:30 p.m., 8 p.m., and 8:30 p.m. Beijing time. So if you are in Eastern time zone like me, it's 12-hour difference. So their 7 p.m. is our 7 a.m. Okay, those are the peak slots. You must open these slots at least 48 hours in advance and leave them. If you close them, it does not count towards your 20 peak time slots. Okay, so at least 48 hours before, you're going to open 20 slots, or you can open a week, so many slots at a time during the week, but you want to make sure it's at least 48 hours. Okay. And then you must not have teacher no-show, teacher cancellation, any IT issues, anything that prevents you from teaching a class, and no parent complaints. Okay, that also counts against you. And you do that, you earn the $300 bonus for signing your contract in May, opening 20 peak time slots, and not having any teacher no-shows, IT issues, any of that, and you get $300. Again, those slots don't even have to book. You're not required to teach a certain amount of classes. You just follow the requirements, do that, and you will get paid $300. So this is the best time. This is the simplest that I've ever seen a hiring process. It's very streamlined. There's only a few steps. And once you're hired, you can start teaching. So please let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions. If you are a current Gogokid teacher, let me know. Did you apply at a time when the $300 bonus was being offered? And did you get it? Or did you open all the slots like I did, follow all the steps, and did not get it? let me know in the comments down below. If you are a new teacher and it'll be your first time applying to Gogokid, please use the link in the description box to reach out to me. Now I'm getting a phone call. Reach out to me. I'll be glad to help you. Email me at teachingwithkaya@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and share the video if you have any friends that you know they're looking to start their journey as an online ESL teacher. I would love to help them. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.